Hello friends, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Godfrey and I'm from GaviCAD, and we are here to talk about a simple and interesting topic in Civil 3D, and it is called surface grading. What is the use of grading? Grading enables us to prepare the land for site development, enables us to prepare the land for any developments that take place in our day-to-day activities. There are three main steps that are used during the surface grading. One of the steps is to import the Civil 3D points into the software. The second one is to generate the surface. We have two surfaces, the grading group and the EG surface, and then the third step is to calculate the volume from the volume dashboard. So if you are new on this channel, I'm Godfrey. Make sure you subscribe and like our video and share it with friends, those who have interest in Civil 3D, so that they can be able to cope up with the software. I also have a website, gavcad.com. If you check on gavcad.com, you'll find your software packages, Civil 3D, AutoCAD, and any other software packages that you may need to do your civil engineering work. You can get it from there. Just go there and download the softwares. So we can begin. As I told you, we are starting with steps. Step one is to import points from the import points into the Civil 3D. We come to home, points, point creation tools, and come to this raster icon, import points, as you can see, and we shall import points from your default folder where you saved your points, actually like this one, and open. It will open with a tick. Some of the reasons that we might not have a tick here are your Excel is still open. The second one, your points have subheadings, maybe points, nothing, elevation, such a way. And then the third one is the points are not saved as comma delimited files, which is CSV. So in case you get a cross here, just check if the Excel is still open, or if your points have subheadings, or if your file is saved as CSV, comma delimited. So after that, we change the point format, and we shall use point, nothing, easting, Z, and description. After that, we shall add these points to a point group and give it a name, all points, maybe all points, and press OK, and then press OK, and we close this. Our points will be somewhere here, but in order to see them, we shall zoom extents, which can be got in our navigation bar on our right hand side here. It is here, zoom extents, and our points will be seen. To make it more visible, we reduce the scale maybe to 1:75, such that our points can be easily viewed. The next step is to create a surface. From my last video on creating surfaces, I will go very fast. Come to surfaces, create a surface, and call it a name, maybe an existing ground surface, and change the interval maybe to 1 to 5, and press OK, and then press OK. Our surface will have formed, and we need to maybe include some points, define the surface. You keep on maximizing the surface, e.g. you maximize, then you define it. What do we define it with? We define it using point groups. When I right click and add point groups, I will find my point group which I formed here and press OK, and my surface will be formed. Yeah, so those ones who do not know how to create a surface, there is a video. If you check in the playlist of Civil 3D, you will find a video listed creating a surface. Yeah, you can go back and try to create your surface. I can see it in the object viewer, and you can come to object viewer and say change it to conceptual, and you turn it and you can see a dome shaped structure. Yeah, so it means that whatever is inside is an amount of soil or any other material. It can be in a quarry, it can be somewhere else. Yeah, so this is how our surface looks on the top. Yeah, so to create a grading, we need an object called a feature line, which is in create design. We have a feature line, and we create a feature line, or else we can have our rectangle. Maybe if I come to this and create a rectangle, maybe of such a kind, and I bring it in my feature line, my surface. I can also rotate, but of course, which I don't like this. Laptop is somehow slow, but we shall get out. We shall create a feature line from scratch. Yeah, so if I have a feature line and create a feature line, put in some components here. The style, you can change it to any of these. You can change the layer, but of course when I press OK, and I will ask the software will ask me to state the starting point. So I will choose this as my starting point. Then also it asks me which elevation do I want to pick that point. I will need to pick it from a surface. Which surface? The edge surface, and press OK. Of course, we shall start drawing lines to show our feature line. The gradient, we can leave it as 0, press enter, or the slope, come to this point, create, press enter to leave it at 0, come at this point, press enter to leave it as 0, and also come up to this point such that we can close. Yeah, so this is our feature line. As you can see, when I click in it, it also changes what we have here. We can view it in the objects viewer, as you can see, but we have not defined the what, the shape or the contours it will take. Yeah, so what I do, I go to elevation editor and click on the first one, press shift, click on the last one, and we tell the software to pick elevations from the surface. When I click on this, which elevation do I want to pick the surfaces? I will use the edge surface and press OK. As you can see, my elevations will change. Yeah, and I have the lengths of the certain points, so I can keep on changing the elevations. Yeah, so I need my water to flow from this side and go to this side, so the slope should go in that direction from top to bottom. So what I will make sure, that the gradient of this line is 0, and then this one and this one is also 0, is 1.5, and also this one can be left at 0. How do I change that? Come to this, the last one, change it to 0, which automatically changes the elevation, but of which we don't want. So we shall again click it, press shift and click the last one, and pick the elevations from the EG surface. So I will come and change this elevation to 0, the grade ahead to 0, such that this one will remain as 0. As you know, we were choosing slopes as 0, so this one will remain, all of them will change to 0. And then I will have to change the next ones. If I change this maybe to, it is the grade back, maybe to the grade back is this, to 1.5%, 1.5%. You see it has also changed this one, but of course we need this one to remain as 0. We need this to remain as 0. Get to 0, come to this point, and actually you can see the elevations have changed. But recall, we don't need those elevations to change. Come to this point and pick elevation from the surface and press OK, but it is still the same. Yeah, so as you can see, we still have this. And the next one is that I will need this one, this value, to be the same as this value, of course, which is the same, but I need this grade to also be 0. And if it becomes 0, this also becomes 0, but this one, this grade will have to change. But since we have this one similar, we shall leave it at that point. Yeah, so I have to press OK, and there I will have created my elevations of these points. What next? We have to go to grading. I think I'm very fast, but you need to be attentive to follow up. Come to grading, and we have to first create a grading group, or the name of the grading, which I can call a grading group 1, or you can call it grading group 2, any or anything you want. Then where it should automatically create a surface of it, and press OK. Its name is here, and then the contours, it's the same, so that one can leave it default and press OK. The steps are: you first create a feature line, 2, define the elevation, 3, go to grading, create a grading group first. Then after, you come to grading creation tools, and of course the name is the grading group 1. We shall grade relative to a relative elevation. This one means that if I'm, let's say, taking my last elevation, it means that I will increase by any figure I will put, such that I can do what? Such that I can make it maybe upper or somehow lower. Yeah. So I will grade relative to a certain elevation, and then come here and create a grading. In creating a grading, it asks me to first select a feature line. After that, it also asks me to select a grading side, which is obviously in this side, and you should apply to all lengths. What is my relative elevation? My relative elevation is maybe 0.06 meters. Press enter, and we should grade by a grade, not a slope, and press enter. So you can see something it has, not based on the surface which we had or the outer line, but it is grading to a certain elevation, which is this one. So we can press escape there, and then the last step is to create an infill. When we create an infill, it means that we are creating a surface of that side. Of course, you have to select an area to infill, which is the middle of this, and we have the contours are not formed because it is something that is straight. Yeah, but if we go in our objects viewer, and if I close this and go to our object viewer and rotate, it is actually going away. So from here you can see that it is actually a straight surface. Yeah, if we see it from top, yeah, we can see that it is a straight surface. Yeah, so we can close this, but to identify this is by using a quick profile, of which a quick profile tells us what is our grade. So from a quick profile, we can choose by points, select any 2 points on our surface and press enter, taking all that to the edge surface and the grading group 1, press OK, and we can place our surface here, and actually you can see that this one is our grading line. This one is our grading line and this one is the existing ground level. Yeah, so you can see it is actually graded at that slope I have shown you. Yeah, so after that, creating a grading, we can close this and now create the volume report. Creating the volume report is something that is simple. Just we have to go to the Analyze tab here, and in the volume dashboard, we create a new volume surface. And the new volume surface, it will be maybe the grading surface. In the grading surface, we have to check the base surface. What is our base surface? Our base surface is the grading group 1, really, or it is the edge surface. Press OK. We are comparing it with the the grading group surface which we made. When we press OK and press OK, our volume will show here. As you can see, we have some cut and some fill, and it is shown here that the net will be a cut and it will be 157.98 cubic meters. To create a report, come to create a cut or fill report, and it will load it into an HTML file, which you can see grading, and we have the area, we have the cut in cubic meters, we have the fill in cubic meters, then the net is the cut. If let's say we had many volume reports or many grading fields, it would have shown us here the total. So it means if I have the volume of the track, I can get the volume of this and divide it by the volume of the track to get how many tracks I will need. Yeah, so that is the use of grading on a surface, or for as I told you in the beginning, that it is for site development. When you are going to do a site development, this one could be of a certain help to you, or you can use it while calculating the volume of material you have. It could be a great idea. So that is what we had to study today. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe and always hit the notification bell such that you can never miss out on any upload. Yeah, our website is www.gavcard.com. Go in your Chrome browser, you check gavcard.com, you will actually get all your software packages you need. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. The next video we shall talk about creating profiles. Thank you very much for watching. Bye. Let me see you in our next video.